guys, freelancing आजकल एक बहुत ही popular career choice बन गया है, especially for those people who are looking to break from their 9 to 5 job monotony. And although it might sound very rosy all the time, and there are so many people who are advocating freelancing and saying all the good stuff about it on the internet, but the question is, are you made for freelancing? Is it the right career choice for you? And how realistically all these claims of freelancing being a rosy career are true? Honestly guys, freelancing can be so liberating in so many ways, but also it is a very difficult part to follow, especially towards your beginning of the freelancing career. And not everyone is well suited for this kind of freelance working. It's basically growing a business, and it is much more difficult than one can imagine. So how can you decide whether you will love freelancing or not, or should you even try freelancing or not? We'll find out towards the end of the video. Before we proceed, make sure you subscribe to my channel Finding Why with Mayuri and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss out on any videos coming on my channel. Gauge whether you're made for freelancing as a career or not, I have prepared a small questionnaire. And answer to these 6 questions very honestly guys, and towards the end of the video you will have an answer whether you will like or love being a freelancer or not. Let's start. Number 1. Do you like to work alone? So guys, freelancing ना एक बहुत ही solitary या to be honest एक lonely career है. Yes, of course, freelancers do collaborate with other freelancers and have group projects as well. But for most hours of your day, you would be working alone at your own space. So if you are someone who is okay to work alone, all by herself or himself, in your home office, then freelancing might be a good option for you. Number 2, are you good at organizing your time? So guys, as a freelancer, you are your own boss. You are at complete liberty of when to work, how many hours to work, and which days to work. As much as rosy it sounds, it does come with a lot of responsibility, because essentially you are not reporting to someone else. So you have to be accountable to your own work. You have to be accountable for your own work hours and how much you are working. Because you would need to maintain a fine balance in your working hours. On one hand, you can't procrastinate or laze around in your work hours. On the other hand, you also can't overwork yourself, because that will eventually lead to fatigue and burnout. So in short, your time management skills would really be put to test as a freelancer. Number 3, can you wear multiple hats? Part of being organized as a freelancer means you would need to do multiple things in a single day. So the ability for you to multitask is at test here. It's easy to picture freelancing as something just working with your client and your clientele project, but it is so much more than just the project. So freelancers are business owners. So right from marketing to invoicing, budgeting, web designing, networking, contract negotiating, and most importantly, continuous self-developing new skills would be your own responsibility, and you would need to multitask amongst all of this all the time. काफी लोग freelance as a career से attract इसलिए होते हैं because it gives them the liberty to work from anywhere, wherever there's an internet connection. So imagine working from your favorite cafe in Manali, working from a hostel in Himachal Pradesh. Sounds so fancy, right? You can even run a freelancing business while traveling the world. But you can only do this if you have the ability to focus on your work even while you're traveling. Because distractions are huge when you're out and about, but if you can still hone in what needs to be done and get it done, then freelancing might be right for you. Number 4, are you comfortable with uncertainty, risk, and pressure? See, honestly, there are no guarantees of success in any career. It is true for freelancing career as well, especially towards the beginning phase, because it can get very unstable and very unreliable. Imagine having a lot of clients in 1 month and getting a stable revenue source. On the other hand, getting absolutely no client in some month with no money coming in. So are you comfortable with that uncertainty? See, it takes time to build a lucrative career in freelancing world, and you need to have that self-belief and that consistency and resilience to keep going and not feel pressured. Negotiating rates, negotiating contracts, dealing with difficult customers and clients can all be part of your work, and you will need to be resistant enough to not take it personally or feel pressured. So if you are someone who is okay with this pressure and uncertainty, you can definitely consider freelancing as your next path. Number 5, are you someone who is flexible or adaptable? See, no two clients are going to be exactly same. So you will need to be very flexible in your work fashion, or I would say adaptable, to cater to the visions of your client. So if you are very rigid in terms of your workflow, then freelancing might not be a very good option. And lastly, number 6, and the most important one, do you have a unique skill? So guys, aajkal there are lots of freelancing professionals in almost every sector, earning loads and loads of money doing what they love. And you can be that too. But you will need to have a skill so refined that people are ready to pay you for that skill. And competition freelancing mein itna zyada hai, and the skill that you have must be in demand skill. If you want me to make a video on what are the top few skills that you can learn for the next year, comment down and we'll make a video on it. And honestly guys, just having the skill is not enough. You will need to market yourself, you will need to brand yourself on different social media platforms so that people are aware about those skills that you have, and that's how they will approach you for projects. And coming down to the final question, is freelancing really for you? See, honestly, freelancing is a great career choice, especially if you are passionate about the skills that you want to be paid for. It allows you to shape your work at your own convenience, define your own work, be your own boss, work with some fantastic projects that you have a liberty to choose, and work with some amazing clients. However, it is really hard, especially in the initial phase of developing your freelancing career. You will need to absolutely be in love with what you do, because you are going to work way harder than your office job. So guys, these were the 6 questions you need to honestly answer, and if your answer to all of these 6 questions is a big yes, then freelancing is a definitely good career choice for you. Tell me in the comment section below whether you are made for freelancing or not. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that bell icon, and I'm going to see you next time with a new video. Bye bye and take care.